All right, let me see if we're good. Good, there you go. All right, Pete Kaiser, number 13.
Yeah, beautiful day, and avoided the snowstorm yesterday. That got that through and over with, and yeah, so real nice. Pretty hot out, but you know, better than 50 below, I guess.
You seem pretty relaxed.
Yeah, it's been a good week. I mean, these weeks can kind of wear on you, pre-race weeks, and a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving parts, but this one's gone pretty well. Been here since last Monday, so almost a full week now, and it's gone smoothly enough, and you know, another hour and a half we'll be out of here.
What did you tell us about the team? This is kind of a mix a bunch of different elements, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bunch of 2-year-olds and a yearling, so there's going to be 6 young dogs in the team that don't have 1,000-mile experience, but they have done quite a bit of training, and 4 of them were in the winning Cusco team and finished that, and so it's a pretty good sign with that. And then the other half of the team's all 4, 6, and 7-year-olds that have been around the block and done a lot of racing. So yeah, it's kind of like 2 different age groups there, but they're fun. I know the older dogs real well, and the young dogs show lots of potential, just not experience. So it'd be my job to get them all on the same page and get everybody working cohesively down the trail.
Who's your main leaders?
There's Sky and Delmer and Lucy and Frida and a dog named Swift. So I have 5 leaders that have led quite a bit, and led in races and stuff. So I feel pretty comfortable with the leader situation, as long as they all stay healthy. And that's kind of our biggest hurdle, I feel, after the last couple of years of challenges with dogs' health and bugs being picked up on the trail, and crossing our fingers for a healthy team. I think if this team stays healthy, we'll do fine.
Yeah, Lucy and Frida, longtime listeners will, those are names we've heard a lot. It's really cool to see them still going. Who's your youngest leader?
Really the youngest trusted leaders is Delmer, who's 4, so he's pretty experienced. But yeah, those younger ones, I usually don't spend a lot of time working with them in lead till they're usually 3 or something like that.
I see.
So yeah, but there's definitely leader potential in there.
So what do you hear from the trail? I mean, it's been super warm, but we got snow. And mushers seem to have their ear to the trail, so to speak. What are you hearing?
Yeah, I think it's minimal. I think it's fairly minimal snow once we get to the other side of the range, and I think it's going to be fairly hard. Even though there's snow from here to probably Rainy Pass, it's going to be pretty hard packed because haven't got a lot of snow, and the sun's been baking it, and a lot of warm weather, and then getting cold at night. So I think it's going to be a pretty fast trail, and then it's going to be real rough from Roan to Nikolai. A lot of dirt, a lot of frozen moguls and stuff like that. I think as well with Ophir to Cripple and to Ruby is going to be moguled out, and kind of a rough trail from the Iron Dog.
When you say mogul, for somebody that's listening, what's that mean?
Yeah, just kind of up and down bumps in the trail. The Iron Dog guys tend to leave a kind of a divots, and then where they're, how they move over the trail. And a lot of times we'll get snow in between Iron Dog and Iditarod, but this year I don't think there's going to be much in some of those sections. So yeah, it just kind of makes it more this kind of roller coaster type trail. But we'll see. That's the report. Who knows? It might not be that bad.
Now, you have the north and the south. Is one that you prefer over the other, or train different? Which one do you like? I never asked you.
I don't know. The south, Ophir to Iditarod on the south route is often pretty rough, and then going up the Yukon from Shagaluk up to Keltag, north winds in your face. So I think that's a little bit tougher route, but it really just depends on the year. One year the south route might be easier, one year the north route might be easier. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about your sponsors. A big crew here, as usual. Why don't you talk about the support level, because it hasn't wavered at all. Yeah,
great crew of sponsors and supporters, led by Donlin Gold and Ryan Air, who've been with me for a long time and been key to our success. And Lyndon, Drew's Foundation, the O'Brien family, Halibut Cove Live, Harmon and Polly Hall, and had the pleasure of Harmon riding in my sled yesterday for...
He's a hoot, isn't he?
Yeah.
He sure had a good time.
Yeah, he's been a big Iditarod fan for years, and mushing fan in general, and that was a pleasure to take him down the trail yesterday. So thanks to them. And
I was laughing at Dan Hall, because he's the He's the president of Connect, and you know, you talk about shovel ready. And he was ready with the shovel yesterday, scooping poop just like everybody. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a busy dude, so he jumped right in there and got the shit shovel out. So that was funny to see. But yeah, that was fun yesterday. So yeah, you know, a lot of help back home, and Cindy Anderchek and Tom Ratledge with Yukon Helicopters, and Rick and Kathy Hansen, and
well, then your family, your mom and dad.
Yeah, my mom and dad, my wife, my kids, my in-laws, Goenders and May. I mean, the list goes on, and you know, Dr. Carson's pet supplements, and yeah, it's a ton of help to get here, and we're very thankful for everybody that helps us get here.
Well, have a good time out there.
Thanks, John.
You bet.